forgot to add myself to the stage. How's everybody doing? My name is Alan Roberts. I hope everybody's having a great day. So I talk a tremendous amount on this channel about weight loss, and I talk a lot about the fat acceptance community, which makes it so I talk about women an awful lot, because I know people don't like to understand this because it doesn't fit the narrative, but I'm just not being mean to women. There's just the vast majority of the fat acceptance community is women. Now, occasionally you find somebody like this gentleman we're about to speak about, who, for some reason, uh, well, you'll see what I'm saying, but like normally, and this is just normally dudes that are fat shut the fuck up. Like my biggest problem with the fat acceptance community is that they openly talk about how being fat is fine, and that's just stupid. I mean, I'm sorry. At no point in time, their entire foundation is based off of you should just let me be fat. And I am a personal believer that letting somebody be fat without saying something to them or trying to encourage them to lose weight, trying to encourage them to be better, that is in fact mean. Like, I think what I do may be snarky, funny, sarcastic, not the nicest way, but it's way nicer than telling somebody you're fine just the way you are when they're not, right? Like, all my shit is based in truth. Hey, you're 400 pounds and you're just fine, that's a lie. You're lying to a person's face, and I will never do that. So I came across this fucking doofus. And I'm going to try to get through his video.
See an evil
Okay, so just to give you a little background, I'm pretty sure that this slob is a leftist. No shock. But he's talking about them making fun of JD Vance, which they made a meme about JD Vance. And here's my thing. When it comes to making fun of shit, everything's on the table. Do what you want to fucking do. You know, they're like, I don't care that they make fun of JD Vance. Just because I voted for the man doesn't mean I fucking care if they make fun of him, because very frankly, everybody should be made fun of. Fuck, Trump is a fucking walking meme. The other day, they had his hair done look like a fucking block. Like, I mean, it was weird, you know? I like what he's doing with the country and tariffs and all sorts of shit. Don't get me wrong. And if that upsets you, fuck off. I don't give a shit. This is what I voted for. But besides that, you can still make fun of him. He's orange half the fucking time. You know, it's perfectly okay to make fun of somebody. It's absolutely, it is okay to make jokes at other people's expenses. The fact that other people take it so hard, that's a them problem. You get what I'm saying? So watch how much of a tizzy this fucking dude gets in.
As a fat person,
as a fat person, oh, fuck. As a glutton, as somebody that fucking feeds themselves entirely too much food, as a selfish prick that doesn't care that they've gluttoned themselves to societal burden. How about that? Is that better? Instead of as a fat person, how about as a completely privileged, fucking arrogant piece of shit human being that has no problem over consuming resources that then lead it to the point where they then need to be coddled because they are sickly from the overconsumption, and then we need to subsidize their health care, again, burdening everybody as that person. How about that? We'll correct it to that.
See an evil person exist in society and be like, we want to make fun of him. Let's not make fun of him for his actions. Let's do this. Make his face fat.
That's funny as fuck. I'm sorry, JD Vance. That's funny as fuck. Woo! Woo. JD Vance looks a lot like what's her name? Fuck. The chick from fucking TikTok, Mary. Too funny. Or that does look an awful lot like J-Bag too. Just saying.
He hurt him. How is that the joke? How is that the evil thing? Like, make fun of a person's actions, not make them look closer to me.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, how you look is a joke. That's why. Like, you're fat as fuck, bro. Like, you're gonna sit there and pretend like we shouldn't make fun of you because you literally got fucking tits. You need both hands to grab your fucking gunt to be able to take a piss. We shouldn't make fun of that. Like how shouldn't we? How aren't you a walking fucking joke because you've eaten yourself to slop? You're who should be made fun of in society. I know people don't like hearing that, but it is a lot nicer to point out truthful shit and know it's funny. It's funny to make him fat. It is funny to make JD Vance fat because he's not fat. And that means that they're just showing you what they actually think. People know being fat is bad. Even people on the left. That's another thing that's funny about this too. He's pissed that leftists made this. Like leftists don't give a fuck. Like whatever bullshit they claim that they care about, they actually don't, because they just want to dunk on Republicans, especially Trump and JD Vance and Elon. They are viscerally upset by these people, and that's all they care about. They don't care about like being right. Like shit, the entire fucking left all of a sudden decided that war was a great thing. They were like, we got endorsed by Liz and Dick Cheney. You mean the fucking warmongers? Oh, we believe in saving the planet and climate change, until Elon Musk is no longer in your favor, and then you're burning down fucking the number one electric vehicle dealerships. You know, like you have no conviction of what you're saying. Like you want the climate to be better, but you hate Elon Musk so much that you're willing to burn his vehicles that have lithium batteries in it that when they burn is really bad for the environment. Good job. They have no conviction of any meaning. Black Lives Matter unless it's a black conservative, in which case then they're an Uncle Tom. And that's what this fucking dude's doing. This dude's like, oh wait, make fun of everybody until it might come back on me. Fucking pussy ass piece of shit.
And then everyone's sharing it, and we want to make fun of this person. I totally get that. I'm on board.
No, we want to make fun of this person. I totally get that.
For that. But just to be like, we're going to make him fat can't be the joke. There's so many.
Why not? You're the fucking joke. You're the fucking joke there, man, titties. You're the fucking joke. For real, look at you. You're a fucking joke of a human. You're a joke of a man. That's for fucking sure. There's no fucking excuse for you to be a fat, sloppy fuck. And I mean none.
Many things that we could be making fun of him for, but just to be like, let's make fun of him for his physical appearance. Let's actually not even, JD Vance isn't overweight, isn't fat.
No, he's not. They're making fun of you. They just don't realize it. And they should be making fun of you. They're making fun of you because being fat is make funnable. That's why. And it should be. You know why? Because it is a self-inflicted state of fucked upness. Being morbidly obese is a self-inflicted state of patheticness. As somebody that was once in a self-inflicted state of patheticness, do you know how fucking pathetic it is to have to hold your breath to tie your shoes? How motherfucking pathetic it is to run up a flight of stairs and be like, uh-oh, am I having a heart attack? How fucking pathetic it is to look down and not be able to see your goddamn penis when you look down? That's fucking pathetic, bitch. That's pathetic. You are a pathetic piece of shit, bitch.
And let's make him fat, and that will make him feel bad.
It's a skill issue. They're not able to create comedy.
I have this new thing that
he's gonna. This
people,
is awesome.
The whole world says they're funny. No, almost nobody is funny.
Nobody's gonna be funny to somebody that fucking has their emotions so fucking geared up that they take direct offense to somebody else being made fun of, because it makes it look like they look like you. Like, think about that shit, bro. Like, think about that shit. Anyway, we're not going to listen to the rest of this fucking moron because he just bounced off on why nobody's funny. Let's do this, though. Let's go over the reasons why men have no motherfucking excuse to be fat, sloppy fucks like that fat, sloppy fuck. Men have zero excuses for morbid obesity. The hard facts: morbid obesity in men isn't a biological inevitability. It's a choice. It's a choice for everybody, but for men, it's a much more of a fucking easy choice, right? With unique hormonal advantages, body composition, and no reproductive cycle to complicate things, men have every reason to stay lean and healthy. Below is a breakdown of why there's no excuse for men to let themselves reach a BMI of 40 or higher, backed by science and stripped of fluff like that guy. Testosterone advantage fuels fat loss and muscle gain. Men have 10 to 20 times more testosterone than women, driving muscle growth and boosting metabolism. Higher testosterone increases bench metabolic rate, BMR, meaning men burn more calories at rest than women do per pound. We just do, because we are different. One more time, there is difference between men and women. A man can identify as a woman. They can want to present in society as a woman, still a man. A woman can want to present as a man in society and even take the hormones and everything like that, still a woman. Nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with being trained. If you want to present yourself however you want to present yourself, great. But biology is biology. And I know for a few years here, they try to make it seem like, oh, no, it's not. It's way more complicated than biology. It ain't. It's not. It's truly not, you know. Body composition. Oh, wait, here, hang on. This higher testosterone increases basal metabolic rate. The hormonal edge makes it easier for men to stay lean compared to women who have fat storing estrogen, because estrogen stores fat. It's one of the reasons why when men get fat, because they develop more adipose tissue, they have a harder time losing weight than when they were lean, because very frankly, your fat is estrogenic and it's causing you to have the hormones of a woman. That's why when like 2 5'4" individuals that weigh 400 pounds, one male, one female, naked, if they're both shaved down, they look pretty much the fucking same standing there. You know that, right? Like, they both got titties. You can't see their junk. If they're shaved down, they look the fucking same. Like, the same. Because you can't see the junk. You can't see the only identifier that were left. If they have a penis or they have a vagina, because they both have tits. Because they both have a lot of estrogen. Reality exists. The body composition built for leanness. Men naturally have 10 to 15% more lean mass than women, which burns more calories even when idle. This is just fact. This is just biology. Muscle's metabolic advantage gives men a head start in preventing fat accumulation. Unlike women, men lack the evolutionary need for higher body fat to support reproduction. No reproductive cycle, no hormonal excuses. Women face monthly hormonal shifts, menstruation cycle, and also ovulating does cause some disruption in weight when it comes to inflammation and those sorts of things. Just to put that out there. But I often talk about how for our clients, we don't have our female clients weigh in every week just because of this. We try to catch the hormonal valley between there's menstruation, then there's a week, then there's ovulation, then there's a week. Those 2 weeks, those two valleys, that's when we have the person weigh themselves. Women face monthly hormonal shifts, menstrual cycles that can affect appetite and fat storage due to estrogen and progesterone. Men have stable hormone profiles with no such fluctuations, simplifying weight control. Without pregnancy or menopause to disrupt metabolism, men dodge barriers women encounter all the time. High BMR means more caloric freedom. Men's higher muscle mass and testosterone result in a higher BMR, allowing them to consume more calories without gaining weight. This is also another reason why when we talk about 2,000 calories for the average person, we should be talking about the average male, and that's the average active or moderately active male. That data was produced a long time ago by the USDA, which, by the way, the USDA is completely in the bed with the ultra-processed food companies. So 2,000 calories then was very different to 2,000 calories now. It's not about your health. Again, I wrote a book on the pandemic about it, but I could write another book about how the government should not have any role for our health. As a matter of fact, I'm taking that note down. Book on public health. Boom, done. All right. Boom. But it is just the truth about these things. It's kind of wild. So men's higher muscle mass and testosterone make it result in a higher BMR. This gives men a wider margin of dietary error compared to women. Morbid obesity in men requires sustained overeating, not just the occasional slips. Not that women's do either, but men, it's harder to get fat for men. It just is. It's harder to get fat biologically. Exercise effectiveness amplified by biology. Testosterone enhances muscle recovery and strength, making exercise more effective for fat loss in men. Resistance training yields greater fat burn results in men compared to women. Sedentary lifestyles are a choice, not a biological mandate, and counters men's natural strengths. dietary control without hormone cravings. Men do not experience reproductive cycle-driven cravings that can prompt overeating in women. Weight gain in men ties directly to lifestyle choices, not hormonal prompts. Calorie deficits work efficiently in male bodies, making dietary changes highly effective. Health risks and demand accountability. Morbid obesity raises men's risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and premature death by 50 to 100%. Excess fat converts testosterone to estrogen, reducing muscle and worsening fat gain. Obesity undermines men's physical capabilities and social expectations of strength. And it's about choice, not destiny. Men's biology, higher testosterone, more muscle, non-reproductive cycles set them up to avoid obesity already. Morbid obesity results from consistent overeating and inactivity, not unavailable factors. Take control through diet and exercise aligns with men's natural design. And that is the reality of the situation. So, men out there, if you are fat as fuck, unfucking fatten yourselves. We are not meant to have man boobs. We are not there. Like the very second that the mainstream, the legacy media started telling you that dad bods were cool is the second that all of you should have been like, fuck, these people are liars. There is not a scenario in the world that a man that has man boobs should not try to not have man boobs. So that fucking pathetic, this bitch, this guy, this pathetic bitch right here.
Nobody in the world is funny.
I agree.
We need to start articulating it. Everyone thinks they're funny.
This guy right here.
I made
This guy. So this guy's biggest beef is that they want to make fun of another man literally by making him fat. And he's so in his fifis about it because he's high estrogen and acting like a bitch, you know? And you're just a pussy, bro. Like, you're just a fucking pussy. They made fun of another guy by possibly making him look like me. Shut the fuck up, dude. Who fucking cares? Like, this is some fucking weak ass little girl shit. Pussy ass motherfucker. You're not a man, dude. You're a male. There's a difference. You're not a man. You're a male. Men don't have tits. Period. You have tits because you're fat as fuck. Fix it. Anyway. Man, I wish I had the BMR of a man. Seriously. So, what's the other half of the shirt say? Yeah, it's and that should fucking stop. 100%. All right, folks. Wanted to let everybody know here is where you can get our coaching specials. And please go buy the book. It Was Never About Your Health, The COVID Pandemic. You can get it right here. It's for sale on Amazon as an ebook, paperback, and hardcover. So please do pick that up. It is 300 plus pages with close to 200 academic and scientific sources where I outline how it was never about your health, how the COVID pandemic was completely mishandled. And I would argue and debate it with any doctor or any PhD at any given time because it's scientifically backed and sound. So please do buy my book. If you are trying to lose weight, if you have been trying to lose weight, if you have cycled the same 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds, because you will do good and lose weight and then revert back to your unhealthy lifestyle, we can help you. Daily communication, weekly video conferences. We help adjust your lifestyle bit by bit by bit to a healthier version. We focus on satiation, satisfaction, appropriate fitness level activity. You get to use the rest of the app. It's a great community in there. You can you'll have your own private chat with Crystal and I if you're a coaching client, but you will also be in the group chats of the Hunger Management Support Group, of the Habits Group. We have a Habits Challenge going on right now. It's like a clean eating habits challenge going on for the spring. You can join in that. It's a little late, but you can still join in it. Please do check that out. Now, I will take Q&A, and anybody wants to talk about anything for a little bit, and then I'm going to go, and I'm going to get out into the Give me a second. Just saw something come across here. And go ahead and ask questions away. Just trying to check on clients and shit like that, just in case. Okay. That's what I was thinking. All right, folks. All right. And if we have no questions, by the way, I'm just going to go because I do have a lot I got to get done today, like a lot. I might pop on later for a live just to say hey, but if not, I will likely be back tomorrow. I'm thinking I might come live tomorrow. Wife has a live, so I might do a live afterwards. She teaches a live class tomorrow, so I might do one around it, and then we're going to go do our thing and be out there. And I want everybody to have a great weekend. One more time, sign up for coaching if you need some help. We're always here to help people. Buy my book. It was never about your health, the COVID pandemic, and I hope all of you have a great Friday evening. God damn.
The Holy Trinity Bundle isn't just about weight loss, it's about empowering you to find your healthiest, happiest self. Let's talk about what's in the bundle and how it caters specifically to our needs. First, we got Ember, which is not just any fat burner. It's also going to boost your mood, your energy levels, while also suppressing your appetite. And if you're worried about it being too strong, you can split the tablet in half to tailor its impact. Next, we have Alchemy NCT, which turns the carbs that you eat into energy and not fat. Yes, energy, not fat. This is our way of making sure that the meals that you eat contribute positively to your weight loss journey. And girls, we all know that we want that. And finally, No Morbidity. This one's my favorite because it works while you sleep. It burns fat and controls those nighttime cravings without any stimulants, so you wake up feeling refreshed. Try it out and feel the genuine difference. Here's to new beginnings and real results.